Mm. Good evening. This is Brown Brothers Boxing. I'm here to discuss the heavyweight division and some upcoming fights. Who I think should be great fights. Sorry about that. It's my first time. I think right now the heavyweight division is open. You had Dillian White beating Provokton Saturday. So that'll open up him for a championship fight. And maybe he'll get the winner of Joshua and Furry match. But if they go into a rematch, that could take 2 years. So we'll see if Dylan White can get another fight between that. Maybe a fight with Wilder or the winner of the Ruiz Ariola fight. That'd be a good matchup. This are good matchups in the heavyweight division. We're gonna see what happens this year. But I think on the Joshua Furry fight, I was going with Furry at first, but I think Joshua got a good chance in this fight. He seemed to be getting better in his fights. I think he's getting a lot better, and we're gonna see what happens in this fight. And Dylan White, if he can't get a fight with them within the next year, he'll have to move on and fight someone else. 'Cause he don't want to wait out too long. So if he can get the winner of the Ruiz Ariola fight, or even if Deontay Wilder want to come on and fight him, that'd be good. Then you got Usyk. There's a lot of good fights out here. But we're gonna see what happens. In the welterweight division, I don't know what's going on there. Everybody's scared to fight each other. Saying I don't know if they're scared to fight or the promoters. I don't know what it is. Spence won't fight Crawford. Crawford won't fight Spence, and Uga's sitting there. Porter's sitting there. None of them fighting. It's kind of crazy. But I think on Spence fight, Spence and Crawford, that'll be a good fight. I think really Spence will win that fight. I know Crawford has a lot of skills, but to go up against I think with to go up against Spence, I think it's just his will. He imposed his will on all fighters. I don't care how skillful you are. He's Crawford is good, but I think Spence will get him. That'll be a great fight. And Ugas, he's real. He's a big welterweight, lanky. He's long and lanky. He can fight pretty good. That'd be a good fight for Spence if the Crawford never comes through. And they'll have Porter. Porter sitting back in the. He's sitting back, seeing who he can fight. If he can fight Crawford the same way he fought Spence, man, see if Crawford can handle that pressure. Cause he can't fight that night. I always put Porter down, but he can't fight that night. And we're gonna see at the welterweight division what happens. Then you got the super welterweight, the Jamel Charlo. I want to see if Jamal can get in there with Canelo. Yeah, that'll be the fight. Canelo is a money guy, so he really get to choose who he want to fight. He get the his destiny is his own. Same way Mayweather was. People don't realize that. He can pick and choose who he want to fight. He's the money guy. So I know it seems kind of crazy, but that's what it is. So whoever he fight, he want to get money. So to another cash cow come along, which I think will probably be Spence. Spence should be he should be a paper view star. But we're gonna see in the next year when this pandemic is over, we'll get to see some good fights. Hopefully. If not, we have to wait it out. 'Cause it's time to get to fighting. All these fighters are sitting around, not doing anything. Wilder, I don't know what he's gonna do. He'll show himself then disappear. I don't know if he's waiting to see what happens with Furry and Joshua. I think that's a done deal. It is a done deal. They're just waiting for a location and to get everything together for that fight. But Wilder needs to be trying to get a fight with somebody. Like I said, even with Dylan White, or if he want the winner of Areola Ruiz fight, even Usyk, just get back in there. That's all he need to do. He's 35 years old. His skills not gonna get no better, I don't think. But if he can get him a good fight, he can still make some money. He can still get a big money fight. So we'll see what happens with Wilder. See if he can come out of his shell and get back to fighting. But I think overall boxing a little down right now. But I think next year, hopefully, if this pandemic can get under control, we can get some good fights going. But until then, we'll just have to, I guess, enjoy the few fights we have coming up. Spence and Crawford, man, I hope they can get that together. That'd be great. But I'm still picking Spence to win. Yeah, I'm picking him to win that fight. Everybody going for Crawford. But I think this fight is not about skills. I think it's Spence oppose his will on all these welterweights. I think he will all. And that's hard. With Crawford, man, Crawford need a little more space to think. I don't think Spence gonna give him that space. It'll be a good fight though. With Porter, I think Porter and Spence will always give a fighter like Crawford trouble. That pressure, got to keep him really busy. Don't give him time to think. Otherwise, he'll pick you apart. You got to engage with him every second of the fight. Yeah, so it's my first time on YouTube, but I'm gonna get it together. It's me and my brother, Brown Brothers Boxing. My brother, he not on here tonight, but he should be on our next stream. Hopefully, we can get this going. I love this sport. I really do. I love it a lot, and I want it to flourish because right now it seems like Miss Martial Arts is taking over. They put on shows every month. They put a show on. They're getting bigger and bigger, so we got to get boxing back going. We got to get some fights going. Bob Arum, Al Heyman, they all got to get together. Now I'm over here, this fight over here, and they just can't fight each other. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see if they can put something together. And even Ruiz and Areola, that's a pay-per-view fight, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that should be a good fight. But I think Ruiz is gonna win that fight. That'll throw him right back in contention too for a heavyweight title shot. So boxing it's okay, but we really need to get past the pandemic and get some of these fighters to fighting. That's we got on the lightweight division. Man, it's loaded. Man, the lightweight division is loaded. But we just gotta get these fights going. Gotta put some pressure on these guys. Yeah, and I'm on here. I'm gonna get a shout out to Showbiz. I watch Showbiz adult. I love Showbiz adult. I love Kurt, man, for counterpunch boxing. man, yeah, that was my shows. I love those two shows. So this is my first stream. I'm gonna put together something else and come on probably this weekend. I'm new to this, but I'm gonna give it a shot. And I thank everybody for viewing. And oh, another thing, subscribe and like. And this is Brown Brothers Boxing. And I'll see you all again soon. Be safe.